get ready with me to go hang out with some friends. Me and Daylin are gonna go to Trader Joe's to get some food. We're gonna make dinner together, and then Vika's gonna come over and meet us at Daylin's. We're gonna make dinner and have some champagne and just have some like good quality girl time. So I'm so excited. Me and Daylin like somehow didn't work today, so like our schedules were perfect. This is the best time to make dinner together. So I have 2 new products that I'm gonna use today. So I'm gonna be using the Mercier Real Flawless Lightweight Perfecting Foundation. I'm so excited to use this. It literally, I did a little try on my TikTok and my skin looked so good, so I'm really excited to use it. I got the shade 2C2 Soft Sand. This foundation is definitely worth the hype. I got this today. This is the Panorama Mascara by Loreal, and I got it in Blackest Black. Love the Loreal Telescopic, and I'm just really excited to see how this one works because people have been saying it looks really good, so I'm always down to try a new mascara. I already have my skin prep done. I had to run to the mall before this so I could get more cleansing pads. Maria put me on these. She got me these for Christmas and I literally love them. They are the Lush cleansing pads. I got 2 just so I don't have to go back to the mall as soon. These are so great. They last for about 2 weeks. They smell so good and my skin has just never looked and felt better. I just love how my skin doesn't feel stripped after using that to cleanse my face. Also, once you get to like the last week of it, it kind of gets a little gritty, so it's like almost exfoliating as well, which I just love. I just love how it makes my skin feel afterwards. It's so nice. I'm super excited for tonight too, because not only are we gonna have some girl time, I'm gonna bring over my digital camera. I'm kind of in a little bit of a rush. I just got some of this concealer. It just shot out and went on my pants. Oh my god, I really hope that that comes out. Once I finish my brows, I'm gonna go and throw my sweats in the wash. Oh, I hate that because it's so like 50-50 shot if it's gonna come out or not. And these are literally like one of my favorite pairs of sweats. Since I just finished my brows, I'm gonna go throw my pants in the wash. My eyebrows are always so hard because I have such sparse eyebrows that are not only sparse, but they're blonde. So it's like, I don't want to make them look too bold, but I want you to be able to see them, you know? Going back to what I was saying, I'm kind of in a rush, so that's also why I was like so annoyed that that just happened. I ended up leaving at 4:15, so I went 15 minutes over, and that's just me leaving, and then I had to, you know, drive home to a little bit of a grace period to get ready and still be able to film it and not be completely manic trying to get ready. I've been watching this show on Netflix that I'm actually obsessed with. It's called The Trust. I've really been liking it recently. It's on Netflix and it's about these people. So there's 11 of them to start, and they go through voting ceremonies where they can either not vote for anybody and then continue to share the money, or they can vote people out and increase the prize amount, but it only takes 1 vote to get somebody out. It's really good, and there's like challenges and games. It's really good, honestly. I recommend watching it. I'm gonna try the mascara. It was crazy. I didn't even know that Kylie Jenner was the face of this mascara, so we'll see how it is. Take a look. Okay, interesting applicator. Let's see how it goes on. So that's after 1 coat. I honestly really like it. I'm definitely gonna have to use a little brush to separate my lashes because they're kind of not clumping together, but there's just a lot of product on the applicator, obviously, because it's brand new. I feel like it also gave my eyelashes a lot of volume, but I'm gonna go in with the telescopic because I like how this just really separates the lashes. I feel like it's a lot thinner of a formula, so it's easier for me to get this. The applicator is so small, it makes it nice and easy to get in my inner corner. And then just do a little bit on the tips of my lashes so I can get a little extra length. That was extremely effortless. And I like how you can also, like, you can see I did a couple coats on this eye, but this side looks like pretty wispy and nice. I feel like it's also easier to do mascara on this side than it is this side. I don't know. I will always do a thin coat of telescopic on top of any mascara that I'm using. It just literally, it pulls the lashes together. That was seriously the most effortless mascara application ever. L'Oreal Duo Gold Duo is the shit. Now I'm gonna start with my base. So like I said in the beginning, I already have my like skin prep, my skincare makeup prep ready. So first, I'm just gonna go in, I guess, with a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I usually mix this in with the L'Oreal tinted serum stuff, but since I'm not doing that, I just want to use this as my base. This is really good. Sometimes I rub it in with my hands, and sometimes I do like to apply it with a brush. I'm at that point in my makeup where I'm gonna pin my hair back just so I can keep these front pieces really out of my way. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the Mercier foundation. When I tried this for my TikTok, it honestly looked really good. I'm excited. I guess I'm just gonna apply some with my finger. And I do not typically wear foundation. It's always just way too heavy for me, way too cakey, and this goes on so lightweight feeling. Before I blend it out, I'm gonna use a couple sprays of the E.L.F. setting spray. I'm gonna use my favorite foundation brush. This is the Morphe M6, and I'm just going to tap this into my skin. This is also why I like pinning my hair back, so that I can get like really close to my hairline. Obviously it is winter, so I'm a little bit pale, but I usually would mix in some of this LA Girl blue pigment to make my foundation a little bit more cool toned, so it doesn't look orange. But it doesn't look orange, it just looks kind of weird because my neck is so pale. I love this. I mean, that's just one layer, and look how much like skin it still looks. I love that. Then I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I only like getting the Flawless Filter in the mini because I just don't use enough of it to need the full size. But I just like to put it in those areas. Gives a little bit of coverage, but also like just a really pretty glow. Something I will note about the foundation as well is that my skin, it feels like it's already set. Like it doesn't feel super wet on my face. Like obviously it is not set, but it just feels so like good. I love it. I don't use concealer like on my face. I just use the Rare Beauty eye brightener. I place it where I would a concealer, and then I like to let that sit for a second and just get a little bit tacky. And for my contour, I use the Fenty Matchstick, and I use the shade Amber. It's very cool toned, exactly what my pale ass needs. And I just swipe a little bit of it onto this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and then I just stipple it on. To blend out my Rare Beauty eye brightener, I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario concealer brush. I really do like this brush. I'm gonna use the E.L.F. blush. This is in the shade Dusty Rose. So what I do is I put a little bit of the product on the back of my hand, and then I dip into it once and then stipple it onto my hand and then stipple it again because it's just so pigmented. I mean, even that's like too much. So I have to go back over this part of my face, just kind of soften it up a little bit. And this is a little Sephora brush, mini mineral powder brush. You can also evenly distribute the blush onto my brush. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish setting powder. I like how it gives coverage and it sets, but it doesn't necessarily like take away all luminosity, which I really like. You can still get a glow. An alternative for that setting powder, I mean, there really is no alternative. That is like the best setting powder I've ever used. But another setting powder that will give you good coverage and like blur is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I got this in the shade 15 Light. Definitely gonna get some pigment with this powder. If I need a little bit more coverage on the under eyes, which I don't think I really do right now, that powder is amazing. Now I'm gonna bronze. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer. I don't even think I've tried that many other bronzers, but this one just continues to blow me away. It's just so good. It's so buildable. It gives the perfect amount of color. Like, that's just perfect. It's so effortless. I take this fat E.L.F. brush. I don't even know when I got this, and I just like to dip that all the way in here. Blend on the neck. The last thing I want in my pictures is for my neck to be like white AF and then have my face be tan. Okay, now it's time for some blush. The Kylie blush is so phenomenal. This is in the shade Winter Kissed. I know that this was like super viral, and I know why, because it's the like perfect mauvey pink. Like, it's just Super subtle, super buildable. I will also put a little bit of this on my nose and then a little bit on my forehead too. Now it's time for highlighter. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty blush in, what shade is this? Exhilarate. I broke mine while on vacation, so I had to use rubbing alcohol and fix it. And it's not cute anymore. A little bit goes a long way, so I just take this fan brush and dip it in there, tap off the excess, and then I just lightly go over where you would put highlighter. Put a little bit on my inner corners and on my brow bone. Okay, now I'm gonna finish up my eyes. So I like to take a little bit of black eyeshadow and then I'll take a little angled brush. Then I just use the shadow to make like the smallest wing ever. And then I'll take a different brush that's not angled, it's just flat. I'll take this in my inner corner. And I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. I'm gonna line my lips with the Pillow Talk lip liner. I think I'm honestly just gonna top it off with the Refy lip stuff. Oh, my makeup is done. I'm gonna do my hair just a little bit. I think I'm gonna take Revlon roller to kind of just give my hair a little bit something. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this Way hair oil. This is my favorite. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my ends to make it look a little less frizzy. Now I'm gonna spray a little bit of this IGK Time Release Bond Building Dry Mask. This also smells amazing, but makes the hair look so beautiful. Okay, I am now done getting ready. I'm so excited to make dinner and just have some girl time. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you later. Bye!